everyone, and thank you for joining us. My name's Katrina, and we're so glad to be presenting to you today. We have people joining us from all around the world. So wherever you are, we hope that you are safe and well and navigating through these interesting times. I'm joined by my colleagues from the international team, Lana, Lavender and Schwen, who you'll hear from throughout this presentation. So like I said, thank you for joining us. We're going to show you some of the fabulous opportunities, leading on from, hopefully what you saw, some fantastic sites of Geelong and some of what our students have been doing. So we're going to showcase a little bit more about what we do and how you could perhaps join us for a virtual study tour at the Gordon. So just some housekeeping, the chat function is on. So please, you're more than welcome to add questions or comments as we go along, but we will have some time at the end for questions as well. So feel free to put them in so you don't forget. Like I said, we will be bouncing over to each other as we go along. So a little bit more about the Gordon. We have been around for 130 years, which is something that we're really proud of. We offer over 138 different courses. We've had students from 75 different countries over that time, and we're just under 14,000 students per year. We're one of the largest employers in the Geelong region, and with our casual staff, we've got just over 800 staff working at the Gordon. So we have campuses in Geelong and Wyndham, which one of the girls will go into in a little bit more detail. And we're really proud that over the last 12 months, we have been celebrating 100 years of international education. So commencing in 1920, we do like to say that us as the international team, we haven't been at the Gordon for 130 years, but yeah, something that we're really proud that we celebrate. So, and that's enough for me for the moment. I will hand over to Lavender now, who'll go through a little bit more about our corporate training.
Thank you so much, Katrina. So before I start, I would like to just share some program areas to you all. At the Gordon, we provide a wide range of vocational courses to students. Some of these courses are very popular and also are very suitable for corporate training, or sometimes we call it virtual student exchange or student tours. These courses include commercial cookery, hospitality, aged care, nursing, and also English training. We can do a combination of vocational training, including all these vocational industry in our courses. With all these courses, we're proud to share some information to you that we have been very proactively in delivering all these courses transform into an online platform to deliver to international students since pandemic start. So let me take this opportunity to show you some great examples that we have done in the past. Early this year, we have been working with a partner in South Korea, Inha Technical College, to deliver a global careers programs 2 times to their students. This program is a 3-week program. It is a combination of online English training, preparation to students for job interview, and also looking for employment into the future. One thing we are very proud of is the Gordon has our own skills and job training center, which will polish students' job hunting skills. The Gordon International and English Language Center work very closely with the Jobs and Skills Center to provide workshops to all these South Korean students. So let me just show you a quick video, which is featured by Andrew Palmer, who is our manager of English Language Training Center. He is going to tell you some more details of the program.
Hello, I'm Andrew, one of the English language teachers at the Gordon Institute of TAFE in Geelong, Australia. I'd like to invite you to join us for the next Global Careers program. The Global Careers program started in January when students joined us online at the Gordon. Over 3 weeks, students had daily speaking practice for casual conversations and formal job interviews. Students also practiced reading and writing for job applications. The Gordon's specialist careers advisors taught job hunting skills and how to prepare for an interview. At the end of the program, each student had an online virtual job interview. We took students on a virtual tour of Geelong. We showed them a traditional shopping street, the Geelong Arts Centre, and the beach. Each week, students met with local Geelong people for conversation. They talked about hobbies, food, travel, sport, and they made Australian friends online. Students really enjoyed the Global Careers program. Many told us that they felt much more confident to speak English with foreigners. It was a great time, with good teachers and good classmates. I'm so happy to meet friends and foreigners. I was able to improve my English skill as well as make Australian friends. It was a very good experience for me. I'm happy because I feel confident. If you'd like to build your confidence speaking English, please join us. We'd love to see you.
Thank you. I was very honored to be one of the conversation partner with all these Korean students when they had the 3 weeks program with us. And I do see they have improved so much since the day one they joined the program. So I can see their great improvement in the vocabulary they use, the confidence they express when they are talking. So we are so proud that they all love our programs. Not just the students are happy with the programs, the In-Ha Technical College, the manager, Tahin Lee, also gave us a very good comment about the program. He is also very pleased with the online platform. We are able to make these things happen. And we are very confident that this program will be suitable for other students when they are looking for employment into the future. So we are very pleased of all these results. So now, let me hand over to my colleague, Katrina. So she is going to bring you to Hong Kong.
Thank you, Lavender, and thank you to Andrew and the team as well. Whilst we know it's not the same, it is still great that we can share experiences in the virtual world and take Geelong, Australia and the Gordon into different parts. So with that, we head off now to Hong Kong. The Gordon have had a relationship with Hong Kong IVU for the last few years. We first welcomed the first group of students in 2018 for 2 weeks. And some of the activity highlights in that time included Sydney International Airport. We went out to the Avalon Airport. We were able to go and see RMIT's Flight Training Centre and the RAAF Museum. There was some English training with a focus on customer service at the Gordon, a Great Ocean Road tour, and a helicopter flight experience. So we were able to recreate a 1-week program in 2019, visiting some of those same sites, but we also included the Melbourne Exhibition and Conference Centre, the Tourism Geelong office. The students had an in-flight menu cooking experience, and there was also some customer service training again. So group sizes were 20 plus students and teachers, and the IVE students were studying the Diploma of Aviation Management, Tourism and Meetings, Incentives, Conferences and Exhibitions. So in 2020, we did have a break due to COVID, and 2021, we did our first virtual student exchange with Hong Kong IVE. So it was with our Gordon Cert 3 tourism students, and we were able to showcase Geelong and all the great things about studying in Geelong. And likewise, we could get an insight into what the students experience in Hong Kong. So again, that's enough from me. Let's take a look at a video about that experience.
Let me first thank you, Jana, for the introduction. And actually, I need to say a few words to kickstart the event. Jana Pereira, Executive Director of Commercial Business of the Gordon. Ms. Leonie Mills, Program Manager of Tourism Department. And Ms. Lavender Kwan, our old friend, the Gordon International Office. And my fellow colleagues, students, good morning. It's our pleasure to express the warm welcome and officiate this meaningful virtual exchange collaborated between IVE and the Gordon Institute. I still remember back in 2017, our partnership with the Gordon Institute began with a study tour, including myself being in Melbourne for our airport operations management students to participate in the tailor-made industrial attachment at the Gordon and Avalon airports. In the previous years, IVE hospitality students have also been arranged to visit your beautiful campus in Geelong and engaged in various activities at the Avalon airport and tourism attractions, such as the helicopter ride at the Great Ocean Road. We are especially thankful for all the great hospitality and the professional arrangement provided by the Gordon Institute. This year, despite we are unable to conduct the physical exchange due to travel restrictions, we are committed to maintaining our close connection and friendship through this virtual exchange. Thanks for the video conferencing technology and the support of the teaching teams and students, we managed to make this happen today. In the following time, our students will share the Instagrammable spots of Hong Kong, the latest developments of Sky City, the food tourism, as well as the event design aspects through this digital exchange platform. Meanwhile, I would like to pass the time to my friend from the Gordon and kickstart the sharing session. I look forward to enjoying your fruitful sharing, and thank you very much for your support in our trainings. Thanks again.
It is lovely to see that again, and it certainly does make us miss seeing people in person. So we do hope that that will happen sooner rather than later. But again, it was fabulous to showcase Geelong, the Gordon, and the fabulous things that are available, like I said, in that study tour virtual world. So again, we did get a really lovely testimonial from Hong Kong IVE, and we look forward to perhaps meeting again virtually soon, or if not, together in person into the future. So with that, I'll hand over to Lana, who's also going to take us through another example of what we've done recently. And I will just remind you, if you've got any questions, please just pop them in as we go along. Over to you, Lana.
Hi, thank you, Katrina. So I'm going to introduce this exchange activities that we have done recently with the Institute in China. This event is about electrical skill practice. During this event, we have students and teachers from both institutes attending this virtual event. So we have in total like 30 students participating. Students from both institutes were assembling an electrical circuit, and we live streamed the whole process. And meanwhile, the teachers were having a discussion about electrical practice in Australia and in China, and they discussed the same practice and also differences between the two countries, and also explore the reason behind those differences. So our students have very good feedback about this kind of virtual exchange activity. They find this is very interesting and valuable in terms of an understanding different practice in another country. And also the teachers and executives from both sides also find this form of exchange event very efficient in terms of learning and teaching exchange. So we were also very pleased to have the representative of Victoria Government Office in China to attend this event. And after the event, the Austrade also shared this event on their official WeChat channel. They introduced this event and the success of that and how it's delivered. So next I will hand over to Lavender to talk about the process about virtual event.
Thank you so much, Lana. So we have given you some ideas or some examples of our successful virtual study tool that we did recently. So if this is something that interests you and you would like to engage with us in a virtual study exchange opportunities, the steps are very easy and straightforward. What you need to do is you just need to initiate a conversation with the Gordon International team. We will then send you a list of different programs areas that we can work with and we can explore with. And then we can narrow down our conversation into the program areas, what kind of format you would like, the day, the timing, the class size, and also don't forget we have a very strong industry network with our local industries. So we can always include a lot of the industry visit, virtual industry visit into our program. We will then send you a customized and obligation-free proposal from the Gordon. You can have a look and you can talk to your partners and your customers for a more detailed conversation. We can also liaise a more detailed conversation with our program areas to give you some different ideas and some more in-depth industry knowledge. We can then fine-tune the program again, and then we can start the event virtually. So all the steps are very simple. One thing I would like to highlight is we are also very proud of to say that you are a very experienced project team to deliver the online study tour, and we can always make arrangement very easy and flexible for our customers. It can be as short as just one afternoon session, or it can be as long as one term or to a few weeks program arrangements. And because the Gordon is a government TAFE, we provide a wide range of course choices. So I'm sure some of the courses that we mentioned before would be something that can interest you. And once again, we have a very strong industry partner network locally, so we can always tie in with their expertise into our virtual study programs. Thank you.
Thank you, Lavender. That's it for us at the Gordon. Please reach out to us, stay safe, and we hope to see you soon.